Hey yo, what up though? Welcome back to Street Coders. It's your boy Street Coder Nate, and I just want to say thank y'all for all the community engagement for real, from the bottom of my heart. Like, it's really making me feel like this is like what I was trying to do is actually, it's not fake, it's actually real. Like, it's not just something in my head that other people was wishing the same things. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Today I am going to bring y'all one video inside of the development process. So what do I mean by that? I gave y'all a video just before about the development process, and I told y'all it was 7 steps. And so what we're going to start doing in this channel over the next few videos is just go over those 7 steps, but in terms of actually going into those steps and making an application. The first application that we're going to create is an Instagram scraper. Yes, an Instagram scraper. So I was kind of describing it in the video before. Go check it out. I'm going to try to link it somewhere below. Try it out. Okay, but in this video, like in video 1, like I told y'all before, in video 1, I told y'all that the first stage of the development process is, let me move over. Here we go. Oh, I'm getting better at the green screen. All right, the first stage in the development process is the ideation stage. That means that we need to take our idea out of our head, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So let's get it. How do I bring my ideas to life? When the University of Michigan hit me up and said, Nate, I need a website developed. They hit me up and this is what they gave me for what they needed the website to be developed. Let me show y'all real quick. This is what I end up building right here. But let's go to download PDF real quick. Allow. Where'd the PDF go? Went on my downloads. Give me 1 second. It's a real life scenario I'm bringing you. Train so heavy, underwater, rolling up a mountain. Okay, so the University of Michigan hit me up, or I reached out to them. Well, maybe they hit me up. I forgot. It's been a minute. And we had a contract where I developed their website for their School of Public Health, School of Public Health Summer Enrichment Program. And they needed, this is what they gave me. They gave me this PDF full of text, and they said, Nate, we want people to go through this document and get excited about coming to the University of Michigan Summer Enrichment Program at the School of Public Health. Come on, y'all watching this. Would y'all be engaged any at all? Right? So they came to me with an idea. They had an idea. They said, we want a website that's going to display this data and make it engaging and interactive for students so that we can, get them to come to our school. Because there's no way that they're going to come to our school with stuff like this, right? So we sat and we talked and we talked about what did they want in the application. They didn't notice, but what I was doing was the ideation stage. So first off in the application, in the ideation stage, we need to know what is the app that we are developing. Let's see, ideation, idea. So we need to know the application we are deving. Okay, right, cool. So what do I mean by that? We need to know the application we're developing, right? Because some people, a lot of developers, when they get like this, when they get the what you call it, specifications, they get the specifications and then they forget that they're human first and they go automatically to programming. And I'd be like, yo, wait a minute, bro. You can't do the programming until you understand it as a human. That's kind of like somebody trying to help somebody out who ain't in a position to help themselves out. So you got to help yourself out first. So help yourself out first. Understand the problem first. Understand what you need to understand, the specifications. Let's understand this application. Let's understand what we need in this app. Who is this app going to be or who is going to use this app? What is the app's purpose? Like all of these things. So for our application, what is the application's name? That's one of the things in ideation stage. Let's just call it Insta Scraper. So we got Insta over here. So we got Insta Scraper like that. Cool. So we got Insta Scraper. Now that's the name of the application. What do we need next? Got the name. So we got the name. What now we need, what is the purpose of this application? Just as a regular human, what is the purpose of my Instagram scraper? Why do I want my Instagram scraper? So I ain't gonna talk about it on a toxic end today. I'm gonna talk about it on a normal end. Let's say me, I don't really like to get on social media too often because I get distracted from my work and whatnot. So I would love a social media account to, keep up with the NBA finals. I could just go, like, let's say I had an Instagram scraper that I could just open up the application on my phone or the web or something, and then I could just put in NBA.com or I just put NBA, whatever the username is for the NBA on user or Instagram. I put that into the application, and what will happen is it brings up maybe like the last 5 posts or the last 10 posts that the NBA or the on Instagram for NBA, and then I can see all their posts without even having to log in. Okay. That's the idea. Now we starting to get an idea. We starting to get it out. We went from Instagram scraper, something that's just going to scrape some data off of Instagram, to more specific now. What are we doing with this data? What is the purpose of this application? So for me, the purpose of the application is to create an application where I don't have to log in to see an account that I really want to see. You get some data on it. I don't even have to go to Instagram.com. Let's forget all about that. I don't even have to travel to Instagram.com. I don't have to go to the Instagram app. I don't have to travel to Instagram.com on a website. All I have to do is just open this little app, let's call it Web Scraper, and type the username that I want to use or the username of the account that I want to see, and it will pull up, let's say, the last 10 posts or all the posts if we wanted to do that. That's where our app is doing. Cool. So we just thought that through. That was the English version of it. So how would I write this down in some notes? So we got our title, which is the Insta Scraper, title. Cool. So we got the title. Then we got, let's say, purpose. I ain't go to school for English, as you can also tell as I speak. Purpose. So don't talk about my spelling. I used to tell my students that all the time. I'm like, hey, y'all see I got a computer science degree. I ain't go to school for English. All right, so here we go. Purpose. What's the purpose? So the purpose is be able to see someone's Insta account without logging in or going to the Instagram app. Cool. That's the purpose. Be able to see the last couple posts without logging in or going to the Instagram app. All right, bet. And you know what? Let's not just say post someone's Insta account. Let's not say someone's Insta account. Let's just say someone's Insta data right now. Insta data. That just keep it more general, because now in this next step, all right, we got our purpose. We want to see somebody's Insta data. Cool. We got somebody's Insta data. What about this Insta data do we want to make sense of? And it really comes back to the purpose of the application. So if the purpose of the application is just to get somebody's Insta data, well, that's very, very general. What are we going to do with this data? Maybe that goes into the purpose as well. Or you can keep it general and have that as an avenue where you can do something with the data. You can have multiple features. So it's really up to you. You got to start thinking this through. And as you see, I'm starting to think it through as we go through this. I'll be freestyling these. All my videos are freestyle. For real. So it's like I'm doing this right off the dome with y'all to show y'all the actual engineering process of how we go through this. Let's get it. My first maybe my second or third Insta Scraper, but not how I'm doing it this way. So Insta Scraper, tap in. So the purpose, we got be able to see someone's Insta data without logging in or going to their Instagram account. All right, they don't got to log in or we ain't got to go to their Instagram account. What type of data? All right, so we're going to get all their data back. What are we going to do with that data? Let's just say we want to see the last, let's say we want, for the last 5 posts, we want to know the number of likes and the number of comments, and we want to know who commented and what they commented. So that also goes under the purpose. Let's put that under the purpose. So we want, okay, so our data will be last 5 posts. Each post, let's see. For each post, we're going to get number of likes and who liked it. Then we'll get comments and what they said. Who said it? Y'all starting to see what's happening? We starting to get all of this information together. We're getting all this. We starting to just. We went from Insta Scraper to, okay, our Insta Scraper is going to be able to allow us to type someone's name in without us logging in. Just type someone's name into an input box and bring back 5 of their last posts with the number of likes. Let's say the image or something. The image, and let me put that on there. So image, the number of likes, the image, and the comments and the people who commented. That's the purpose of the ideation stage. We have the idea down now. The ideation stage is for the human. If you was to go explain this to someone else, this is what you need to do. Or this, I forgot I'm pointing on my iPad. This is what you need to do right here. If this is the idea stage, human to human, that's the purpose of the idea stage. The next stage is the design stage. Now that stage is where you take for the human and you take the words that you're showing the human and you put a visual onto those words. And we're gonna get into that in the next video. I'll see y'all then. Peace. Tapped in.